We begin with the death of a Walmart employee in Halifax.
It happens a lot.
An investigation is underway after a worker was killed at an oil sands site today.
Every year, about 350 Canadians die at work.
22-year-old Riley Bassin was killed on the job Christmas Day.
The worker is dead after getting hit by a falling concrete slab.
Sometimes there are fines.
BC Ferries has been fined more than $650,000 for the death of one of its workers.
But to many, fines aren't enough.
It means practically nothing. It's a drop in the bucket.
At the end of the day, the fines come across as just a cost of doing business.
There are calls for criminal charges.
This is Psychology 101. It's about a deterrent effect, right?
It's very difficult to get a criminal conviction in a workplace death.
Okay, keep in mind, I don't really know the song too well. I think it goes something like... Sorry.
Meet Liam Johnston, a young man who died on the job. It happened while doing plumbing work in this Calgary neighborhood. Tonight, we'll tell you about his case and explore why it's so rare to see criminal charges after death in a Canadian workplace. But first, we'll tell you a love story.
You know, we talked about getting married and what starting a family would look like for us.
Emily Gofton's life was unfolding just like she'd hoped. What are the qualities that you loved the most about Liam?
His selflessness, his kindness. I loved that he could sense what I needed. I loved that how understood that I felt around him.
A happy couple in love. Liam's family was happy too.
Liam talked about Emily with a glow on his face. And she made him really happy, and he made her really happy, and it was a really beautiful thing to see.
It's a moment in life where you find that right person, and you know it. You just know it.
They met as co-workers in 2021 at Mr. Mike's Plumbing. She worked in the office. He was apprenticing on the sewer crew.
I started to cry, but then remembered I...
In early 2023, they moved in together. Then Emily quit for what she called a better job.
Just finished up a week-long job at a pool.
Liam wanted to quit too. Maybe go back to school. He never got the chance. One summer morning, Emily gets an urgent call. Liam's been hurt at work.
She said, Liam's been, the hole collapsed on Liam. Liam's been buried in a hole.
She rushed to the job site.
It was, oh my God, this is not real. This can't be happening right now. I'm telling myself, he's okay. Obviously, he's probably going to be hurt. Maybe we'll be in the hospital later today, but he's going to be okay.
She arrives to a horrific scene.
I'm seeing just more fire trucks, more fire trucks, more fire trucks. Like firemen are like filing in.
Liam was deep inside a backyard excavation, working on a sewer line.
At some point, a police officer arrived, and so they were kind of cornering it off so that I couldn't get back there.
A retaining wall sitting right above the hole collapsed.
The hole was between 10 and 20 feet down.
Firefighters had to call in a backhoe to dig Liam out.
They didn't obviously want me to see the state of what was a reality.
Here in this alley, under all of that weight, concrete blocks and earth, experts say Liam probably died within minutes. His body wasn't recovered for 9 hours. Liam was just 27 years old when he died. His family believes he'd be alive today if his company had been following safety regulations.
It was completely preventable. It never should have happened.
The worksite had no trench box, which can protect against cave-ins. They're made of large steel walls and heavy braces. Firefighters needed one put in just to recover Liam's body. In May this year, Alberta's Occupational Health and Safety Department laid 11 charges against Mr. Mike's Plumbing, including alleging it failed to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of a worker and failing to ensure that they were protected from the collapse of a wall of an excavation. We contacted Mike Brock, the owner of Mr. Mike's Plumbing. His lawyer responded to us, saying that the death of Mr. Johnston was a profoundly sad event, and we trust that the legal process will clarify the facts of the incident and the events leading up to it. Back when Liam died, the company said in a statement that it had safety equipment and shoring on site. At some point while installing, this tragedy occurred. Mr. Mike's Plumbing is expected to enter a plea on the regulatory charges. But those charges aren't enough for Liam's loved ones.
Liam was a really kind person, gentle and generous. It was devastating for me.
Ideally, I would like to see jail time.
Canada created the Westray Law in 2004 to make laying criminal charges easier when someone dies at work.
It's still unclear how the blast happened.
The law, named after the Nova Scotia mine where 26 workers were killed by an explosion. The idea, company owners and executives could face criminal consequences over safety.
The bill is clear. The person who leads and directs a workforce and corporations. So those are the individuals that should be held accountable.
Union leader Kevon Stewart wants to see more criminal charges.
At the end of the day, the fines come across as just a cost of doing business.
Specifically, more Westray charges. Why isn't it working?
I would have to say that because there's not enough enforcement, I would say employers are not taking it seriously.
According to the United Steelworkers, the Westray Law has only been used 30 times since 2004. Only 11 of those cases have led to convictions, and only 4 people have gone to jail under this law.
The 53-year-old man was fixing water pipes in a hole underground when earth and asphalt caved in on top of him.
One of those convictions, after a trench collapse in 2012, killed Gilles Levesque. The owner of a Quebec excavation company got 18 months in jail for manslaughter.
The construction workers died here, and now 2 people have no deaths.
But other recent trench cases, like this one near Toronto, haven't seen criminal charges.
It's a very powerful law. It has not been effective for various reasons.
Rob Stewart knows the Westray Law well. He trains police on workplace injury and death investigations. He says many don't even know the law exists.
We still have police constables, some cases police services that aren't even aware that this law exists. There's been a lack of training and education out there for not only the police, but Crown prosecutors and our OH&S regulators on how the law can be utilized.
He's convinced more criminal charges would reduce workplace deaths.
And this is psychology 101. It's about a deterrent effect, right?
David Myrall isn't so sure.
I'm not necessarily convinced that more criminal prosecutions will translate into safer work sites.
He spent 2 decades defending companies against health and safety charges. Before that, he was prosecuting those cases as a Crown attorney in Edmonton. Why don't we see more criminal charges laid for workplace deaths?
I think what the Crown are doing at this stage are picking and choosing their cases. They don't want to create a bad precedent moving forward. You may lose the deterrent value of that criminal legislation.
And he says there's another reason.
It's very difficult to get a criminal conviction in a workplace death. It's a higher burden of proof, a greater degree of evidence required for the Crown.
As for the Liam Johnston case in Calgary, the Calgary police did investigate Liam's death. But Deputy Chief Cliff O'Brien can't talk about the specifics.
In this country, we have not seen a lot of criminal charges laid to an individual.
The city is one of the few police departments in the country with detectives who specialize in workplace investigations.
We only get one chance to do it right. If it's a criminal investigation, we want to do it right.
The police have referred Liam's case to the Crown, but it's not clear whether criminal charges are warranted in his death. And as of now, there are no criminal charges against anyone at Mr. Mike's Plumbing.
He was just starting on really figuring himself out, and he had this real direction.
Liam's absence aches.
It's almost undescribable, to be honest. I try not to think about it, but it's impossible. It's just every day. It's every day.
But his family hopes the Westray Law saves others.
We need punishment that makes them say, whoa, that's not worth it.
His girlfriend thinks the same.
I think justice for Liam is accountability. It's the Westray Law being used. That would be gratifying and give us a sense of closure to know that Liam didn't die for nothing.
You think you're being sneaky, but you're not.
I miss the mundane, sitting together, eating a meal. He's still in my head every single day. I still think about him every night, every morning.